Hi guys, welcome back to Origin. Our goal is to empower non-technical business users to build whatever software they need just by chatting with our AI architect. And in this iteration, we've made another huge stride towards our goal. First, UI quality has been massively upgraded. We're now using Tailwind CSS and things look much slicker. Second, we've dramatically increased stability using something we call bounded determinism. And finally, thanks to these things, Origin is now able to build more complex applications that involve multiple data entities and rules. To see it in action, let's get Origin to build a simple but custom CRM from scratch and deploy it into a production environment that it sets up. Let's go. Okay, we're in Origin and we're asking the architect to build us a simple CRM. But we're going to make it a little trickier. We're going to say this is specifically for a company that's selling to a pharmaceutical company. So we're going to need some special fields there. It's built us a project plan. You can see it's broken it up into 3 tasks. It's going to start by building the layout, and then it's going to build the additional features. And this is the initial architecture it's come up with. And now you can see it's building the actual components of this. This is just the layout at the moment. Now let's go back now, and we can see what it's managed to achieve. It's testing the site to make sure that it's running okay. And here we are. So we've got our basic layout, no functionality yet. These are just placeholders, but I think it's done a pretty good job. Let's go back and tell it that it's okay. It's now going to move on to the next item in the work plan. And you can see that as it requires a database, the architecture is getting much more complicated and it's iterating through different versions of the architecture. Now it's building it again, and now it's testing it using its acceptance tests. Let's go back and see what it's done this time. Okay, we've got the same site, that's great, but this time we've got a companies page, and you can see there's one there already that the testing system has created. We're going to create another one, and you can see we've got regulatory framework and phases that someone might be involved with clinical trials. That looks pretty good. We've now got a company page. We can add new companies. Let's go back, tell it that that was good work. Now it's going to move on to the final task, which involves adding opportunities to our CRM. And importantly, those opportunities are going to need to be linked to companies. So there's more complexity going on here. And you can see here, these architectures are now getting way more complicated than was possible in prior versions of Origin. It's building out the remaining infrastructure and the remaining code. Let's check it out again. We've still got the companies page. That's great. Now we've got an opportunities page. And you can see again, the testing system has already created one opportunity as it tested the site. We're going to create a new one. And again, it's paid attention to the fields that we required. Importantly also, it's allowed us to link to a company. So it's joined these things together, which is great. Okay. Now, how long did it take? Let's go back and look. It started at 9:01 and it finished at 9:30. So we're theoretically 29 minutes into our workday and we've already built a custom CRM for our team. Now, there was one thing I noticed. The company ID here is showing up as an ID. It would be better if that was the company name. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to explain to the architect that what it produced was not quite what I wanted. I don't want an ID to show, I want the name to show. It's registering a bug for us. I'm going to say, yep, you've understood correctly. And it's now going to go away and fix that issue for us. There we go. So now we're back to having a companies page and an opportunities page. A basic CRM has been set up. And if we're the developer, we can go ahead and take that code, take that repository and use it as a skeleton to build future functionality. If I'm a business user, I'm just going to send that URL out to my team. Thanks, everyone. Please register at theorigin.ai. We're open for alpha users and reach out direct if you have any questions. Thanks a lot. Bye.